Welcome, everybody. This is Nicole D'Avila, and I'm the best-selling author of The 2-Minute Yoga Solution, fast and easy stress and back pain relief for anyone at any time. And I'm also a yoga coach. I've been in the yoga industry for over 30 years, and I train yoga therapists and yoga teachers, and I coach. And my private practice is using the tools of yoga therapy to coach others to really bring out the best of themselves, both inwardly and outwardly. But I'm here today because I'm really excited about this upcoming event that I feel really lucky to be a part of with Steph Ritz. And I'd like to introduce Steph to you. She's been an amazing person in my life, and this workshop that she's putting together is an event up in the Redwoods, and I'm so looking forward to being part of it. But before I go on about it, I'd like Steph to just briefly introduce herself and tell us the Write Your Book in the Redwoods Retreat event. Tell us what it's all about, Steph.
Sure. Hi. So I'm Steph Ritz, and I have been ghostwriting for millionaires and billionaires since 2008. So I am a sought-after writing coach who represents people who internationally, holistic, professional, heart-centered entrepreneurs, and help them take their expertise and put it into a book format so they can boost their business. For those who don't really like to sell or to really market, and then this is a way to very much demonstrate the whole show instead of just telling them who you really are and what you're an expert in. And so I've created the Redwoods Retreat. It's a weekend to write your book in the Redwoods. It's 3 days to outline your book, position yourself as an expert, and start writing that first chapter with a clear marketing plan, where you get to actually start working with this. So one-on-one time with me, who is an experienced and sought after ghostwriter, and lots of time. And we're going to be right outside of the Avenue of the Giants, already past the first tree that you can drive through, in just a really serene, gentle space to be able to open up your creativity. When I moved out to California a year ago, I went on retreat last equinox, and I came home from the fall equinox and created a 100-page outline that I've been continuously implementing and building off of. And it's something that I really hope to open up and offer to you as well.
I'm so excited you're doing this stuff, because I did just recently share with you, I've been secretly wanting to hire you to do everything for me because you are one of those rare individuals that has the talent and the know-how, technically how the writing industry works. You've worked with the high-end clients, but you really understand the person in front of you, and especially the field that I'm in, people who are holistic wellness individuals, who a lot of the writing and the hype and marketing a book and getting a book out there is the training, the word out there is by other people who are like, this is how you make money, and they're trying to give the holistic people, use our words and you'll make money too. And it just feels icky. It doesn't work. And, you are one of those rare individuals. You get me, you get us, this type of clientele. And there are so many people like myself who have this bigger message to get out into the world. And we're busy. We're not necessarily writers. And somebody like you who can come and give us the structure and help us make our dreams come true, so that we feel satisfied not only just in finally birthing what we've wanted to birth through a book, but to have someone like you really understand us and be that guide, that understanding light, is just like such an amazing opportunity. And then for you to decide to open it, because you've only worked with people one-on-one doing this before, to open it up in a retreat environment up in the Redwoods is just so exciting. Tell us a little bit about the location, the retreat center.
Yeah, for sure. So this is the first time that I'm opening up my services at lower than a $20,000 price point. And so it really is unique, but at the same time, as well as bringing in those proven techniques for writing books in a way that's successful now and current, and not the way it was even 5 years ago. The industry's changed so much, but to really build in that deep rejuvenation and connection with nature. And so I've picked a location that it's a historic inn, and the inn is on a river as well as being partly on Native American territory. And it is just gorgeous. 10-minute walk down the road is Julia Morgan's private redwood grove. And Julia Morgan is the famous architect. She's famous in California as well as elsewhere, but she built the Hearst Castle. And so this is the estate that she built for herself and the gardens, and it's just absolutely gorgeous. And so we're going to spend some time at Julia Morgan's private redwood grove so we can write and rejuvenate. We can get fresh, nice headshots and portraits, so you can have a photo to match with all of everything that you're creating, a new author image for you. And then each room has its own terrace overlooking the river and the stone bridge. And so it's just really awesome that you get all of these super relaxing, rejuvenating things. That's one of the reasons that I had to partner with Nicole and bring her in for this. So I've known Nicole since January, and we've been back and forth helping each other in our businesses, partly because there's just so much to gain from working together. And one of the things that Nicole has been helping me with is using yoga to really open my awareness and to help with my performance. And so we've been working with a lot of breath work and meditation outside of the physical realm of what you think typically of is for yoga, like let's stretch and bend, but let's really open ourselves into a new level of understanding who we are, what we're passionate about, what our purpose is, and then how to move forward patiently through that process. So it was really important for me to bring someone in to meet some of those areas that I don't excel. I'm all about staying in your expert zone. My expertise is in writing and positioning and figuring out what it is that you're saying and helping you take what you're saying and turning it into what you meant to say. And so I really wanted to create new, amazing ways for you to have this experience really be one that rejuvenates you and replenishes your energy and your excitement for this project.
Yeah, I'm really excited that you invited me to come because it is so rewarding to help people bring in that focus, bring in that energy. We're so busy all the time that we end up at the end of the day with no energy if we don't have the right techniques and tools. So we'll be doing some real simple that anybody can do, but very powerful exercises that is going to just really make your heart sing, give you the energy, give you the focus in this very relaxed environment to really manifest something wonderful. So I'm really happy to be a part of it. Now, you mentioned something about the portraits, because I know when I wrote my book, they're like, okay, where's that headshot of you that's got to go on the cover of your book and for your promo and all of that. And so you mentioned something about that, and I think it's so cool that you're building this into the retreat. So you want to talk about that a little bit?
Yeah, for sure. I really wanted to build the 3-day retreat around creating an entire PR package for you. So what is it that you need to be able to communicate what your book idea is, where you're going with it, why you're writing it, who's going to care to read it, but then to also build in all of the pieces that you need in order to talk to a publisher, to build this into something that isn't just an idea, but is happening and happening now and tomorrow and the next day and the next day. So sustained momentum forward. And so, yes, I can come in and I can help you organize all of your ideas, get really clear strategy, create a plan of how you're going to share your book. But at the same time, if you're missing some of those other pieces, like having a portrait to go with your book. So when you're pitching to a publisher, they want to know what you look like. I mean, it sounds vain, but that picture of you is going to go on the book. It's important to know what it is that they're stepping into. And it gives them, the publisher, a face, someone to really recognize who they're talking to, whose words they're in communication with. And then I'm also bringing in a publisher who has an unbroken record of bestsellers. And so this guy named Jesse is going to come in, and after you get to create your whole PR package, what it is that you're doing, your whole outline, how you're positioning it, a taste of what you sound like, and your new images to go with it, then you have this entire public relation package that you can take to a publisher, and there'll be a publisher there for you to talk to and to be able to share your ideas with and to move forward with that advice. Whether it's a yes for him and a yes for you, or if it's not the right publisher and there's someone else to go with, but it at least gives you that chance to be into conversation, to know what they're looking for, and a possibility that it is a right fit.
That's so cool. So let's review this. So besides getting to do yoga with me, which I'm excited to be doing yoga with a group of professionals like this. So what you're helping people do is to be really in a space where they're feeling healthy and focused by the whole environment where you picked it, having me come on. You're helping them to have clarity about not only how to write their book, but how to write a book in such a way that their audience is going to be able to hear what they want to say. I've known people who've just like spent years and years, or a lifetime writing their book, but it was not in a way that was really reachable to other people. So what you're doing is you're helping people save time so that they have a good sense of how to write so their audience can really hear them, how to just really either get it started, or if you have some start, how to organize it, like with how do you organize the chapters, length of the book, all these kind of things that like before I wrote my book, I never even thought of to consider, but I know having these kind of like step-by-step things to do, this is what you want to be thinking of for the end product. So as you're writing the book, there's so much less editing that has to happen. There's so much less revision writing that has to happen. And you're really happy with the book that comes out. So you're giving that support for them. And then you're jump starting them with having the photographer there and talking to a publisher so that before the book's even finished, they're all set up to really hit the road running when the book gets done, and a way of how to get the book done. That's really super exciting.
What I've noticed is that a lot of the people that are helping you kickstart your book project, they're helping you with how you're going to market it and move forward, but there seems to be a huge gap in how to organize your content. And how to create your content is one thing, but how to organize it into an actual journey, into a pathway of understanding is a completely different story. And so on top of getting all of these gorgeous benefits and really having a whole package for you built within 3 days, you also have, this included terrace room, and included all of the meals that are included are going to be gluten-free, vegan, and organic. So that way we can get as clean as possible. I mean, don't get me wrong, I love meat, but going on retreat and opening into the healthiness and the gorgeousness and the purity of the experience is just absolutely wonderful and excites me. And it's why I designed this program for you and this weekend, 3-day retreat for you.
Yeah, I'm really excited about it, Steph. And I'm just hoping that there's going to, in fact, I know there's going to be a lot of viewers who are going to resonate with this. It's an important step for all of us who are out there serving in service-based industries to get our word out there. I know, having written my book, it's opened up a lot of doors for me. It's not only helped people, the book itself, but in terms of my own career, it's been invaluable in terms of becoming a marketing tool, door opener. You helped me with that when we were at a conference together. It really enabled me to connect with so many more people than I ever would have. And again, I can't say enough how you have that ability. Like when I work with you, you tune into me, you tune into my message and help me better express me. In other words, you're not giving me these words outside of me, that are kind of foreign to me that I should be saying. And I have found that to be really valuable. And I know that that's that gift you can bring to people who attend this workshop with you.
Yeah, I'm really excited, and I'm super thrilled that you're able to be a part of it. I don't think we've mentioned that this event is September 20th to 23rd, and it's going to be in Garberville, California. So it's just a short drive north of the San Francisco Bay Area, and it's coming up soon. So I'm thrilled, and it has been so much fun to help so many other people not only create their books, but then to help them use that book to position themselves within their market, and to use it as a great way to build in conversation and to get people to know and like and trust you before they've ever even met you, because they know and like and love what you've shared in your book. So I look forward.
That's totally cool. So it's so let me see if I got where people should go for information is redwoodsretreat.com, redwoodsretreat.com. And I so believe in Steph and what she's doing. If anybody has any questions and they want to ask me personally, they're welcome to send me an email or connect with me on social media and ask, and I will let you know. I'm happy to answer questions, and I'm sure you are as well, Steph. But is there any other information people need to know other than redwoodsretreat.com? We'll get them the details.
For the Redwoods Retreat, the last thing that I would really want you to know is that I understand that committing to writing a book and birthing a book and bringing it forward, it's a huge commitment. But if that's the right step for you to move forward, to build your business, then I ask that you actually do make that commitment to voice your passions in a way that's truly aligned and in sync with who you are, so that the world can finally access the gifts that are inside of you.
Yeah, absolutely. Thank you, Steph. You're
Thank
really the right person to really hold people as they take that big, giant leap forward. Thank you.
Great. Thank you.